follow Sri Lankan sports, obviously, even while you're traveling. How do you do that?
Well, I always keep an eye on the cricket. I know the match is starting in a few more minutes. And the internet is a great way to do it. And, you know, initiatives like ThePapare.com, and it gives us so much information, excellent access, excellent insights. And I've noticed now that, you know, I played the game. There are a huge amount of cricket fans out there. They look at things in so much detail. They demand detail much more than, you know, we have a video analyst for us. Incredible. These guys want even more detail when it comes to, you know, reading about the game and so I think ThePapare.com provides all of that beautifully. So, you know, congratulations and well done to ThePapare.com, because for people like me and for millions of other cricket fans around the world to have a deep insight, an intricate look into sports, and also follow live scores, results, and news, that's an ideal way.
Well, you're at the right place, sharing the passion here with Kumar Sangakkara. Kumar, thanks very much for joining us here.
The breakdown, end-to-end Sri Lankan rugby.
Technique, tactics, attack, defense, pattern. Back to the board, the rugby analysis.
Second ODI between Sri Lanka and Australia. Australia leading the series 1-0. The news is that Angelo Matthews has won the toss.
The Recap, your daily sports updates. Wherever you are, tune into ThePapare.com at 6:30 p.m. on the dot and be updated on what happened around you.
What's happening at the time for
සමහර විශ්ලේෂණයන් තියෙනවා ඒවා සමහර ලාවට හරියන්නත් පුළුවන් වරදින්නත් පුළුවන් කෝසල.
ක්‍රිකට් කියන්නේ අවිනිශ්චිත ක්‍රීඩාවක් ධනුෂ්කා. අපි දන්නේ නැහැ මොනවද සිදුවන්නේ කියලා. ගොඩක් දේ කතා කරන්න පුළුවන් පිටියෙන් පිටත. නමුත් සියල්ල සිදුවන්නේ පිටිය තුලදී.
පිටියේ ඈත මෑත කතා වෙන්න පුළුවන්, පිටියේ ඇතුලේ කතා වෙන්න පුළුවන්. ඒ ක්‍රිකට් විශ්ලේෂණාත්මකව ඔබට සම කරන්නට අපි සූදානම්ින් ඉන්නවා පිටියේ කතා තුලින්. රැඳෙන්න අපිත් එක්ක ThePapare.com ශ්‍රී ලංකාවේ ප්‍රමුඛතම ක්‍රීඩා වෙබ් අඩවිය සමග.
Fitness Diaries, in a mission to uplift the fitness arena in Sri Lanka.
follow Sri Lankan sports, obviously, even while you're traveling. How do you do that?
Well, I follow. I always keep an eye on the cricket. I know the match is starting in a few more minutes, and the internet is a great way to do it. And you know, initiatives like ThePapare.com, and it gives us so much information, excellent access, excellent insights. And I've noticed now that, you know, I played the game. There are a huge amount of cricket fans out there. They look at things in so much detail. They demand detail much more than, you know, we have a video analyst for us. Incredible. These guys want even more detail when it comes to, you know, reading about the game and so I think ThePapare.com provides all of that beautifully. So, you know, congratulations and well done to ThePapare.com, because for people like me and for millions of other cricket fans around the world to have a deep insight, an intricate look into sports, and also follow live scores, results, and news, that's an ideal way.
Well, you're at the right place, sharing the passion here with Kumar Sangakkara. Kumar, thanks very much for joining us here.
The Breakdown, end-to-end Sri Lankan rugby.
Technique, tactics, attack, defense, pattern. Back to the board, the rugby analysis.
The Hero Cup second ODI between Sri Lanka and Australia. Australia leading the series 1-0. The news is that Angelo Matthews has won the toss.
The Recap, your daily sports update. Wherever you are, tune into ThePapare.com at 6:30 p.m. on the dot and be updated on what happened around you.
What's happening here? The time for
සමහර විශ්ලේෂණයන් තියෙනවා ඒවා සමහරලාවට හරියන්නත් පුළුවන් වරදින්නත් පුළුවන් කෝසල.
ක්‍රිකට් කියන්නේ අවිනිශ්චිත ක්‍රීඩාවක් ධනුෂ්කයා. අපි දන්නේ මොනවද සිදුවන්නේ කියලා. ගොඩක් දේ කතා කරන්න පුළුවන් පිටියෙන් පිටත. නමුත් සියල්ල සිදුවන්නේ පිටිය තුලදී.
පිටියේ ඈත මෑත කතා වෙන්න පුළුවන්, පිටියේ ඇතුලේ කතා වෙන්න පුළුවන්. ඒ ක්‍රිකට් විශ්ලේෂණාත්මකව ඔබට සම කරන්නට අපි සූදානම්ින් ඉන්නවා පිටියේ කතා තුලින්. රැඳෙන්න අපිත් එක්ක ThePapare.com ශ්‍රී ලංකාවේ ප්‍රමුඛතම ක්‍රීඩා වෙබ් අඩවිය සමග.
Fitness Diaries, in a mission to uplift the fitness arena in Sri Lanka.
Hello and welcome to Sri Lanka's #1 sports hub, ThePapare.com. We are live from the Vernon Fernandes Stadium here in Kalutara for the opening match of the 2017 Dialogue Champions League between Kalutara Zone Blue Star SC and Super Sun SC from Beruala. The rivalry is unmatched between the crosstown rivals Blue Star SC and Super Sun SC. And there's no other venue to host this titanic clash than the home of football in Kalutara, the Vernon Fernandes Stadium. On your screen, not in their usual blue, but in their white, is Blue Star SC, who is warming up, while Super Sun SC, who will be playing in their yellow kit, has already warmed up and has gone into their changing rooms. Kickoff is just minutes away here in Kalutara, and I hope you all stay tuned for the live action on ThePapare.com. It will be a titanic clash with quite a few changes from both the sides. Do join us when we come back live. Until then, we'll go in for a quick commercial break and we'll be back with the live action.
Follow Sri Lankan sports, obviously, even while you're traveling. How do you do that?
Well, I always keep an eye on the cricket. I know the match is starting in a few more minutes, and the internet is a great way to do it. And you know, initiatives like ThePapare.com, and it gives us so much information, excellent access, excellent insights. And I've noticed now that, you know, I played the game. There are a huge amount of cricket fans out there. They look at things in so much detail. They demand detail much more than, you know, we have a video analyst for us. Incredible. These guys want even more detail when it comes to, you know, reading about the game and understanding. So I think ThePapare.com provides all of that beautifully. So, you know, congratulations and well done to ThePapare.com, because for people like me and for millions of other cricket fans around the world to have a deep insight, an intricate look into sports, and also follow live scores, results and news, that's an ideal way.
Well, you're at the right place, sharing the passion here with Kumar Sangakkara. Kumar, thanks very much for joining us here.
The Breakdown, end-to-end Sri Lankan rugby.
Technique, tactics, attack, defense, pattern. Back to the board, the rugby analysis.
Second ODI between Sri Lanka and Australia. Australia leading the series 1-0. The news is that Angelo Matthews has won the toss.
The Recap, your daily sports updates. Wherever you are, tune into ThePapare.com at 6:30 p.m. on the dot and be updated on what happened around you.
What's happening here? The transfer.
සමහර විශ්ලේෂණයන් තියෙනවා ඒවා සමහරලාවට හරියන්නත් පුළුවන් වරදින්නත් පුළුවන් කෝසල.
ක්‍රිකට් කියන්නේ අවිනිශ්චිත ක්‍රීඩාවක් ධනුෂ්කයා. අපි දන්නේ මොනවද සිදුවන්නේ කියලා. ගොඩක් දේ කතා කරන්න පුළුවන් පිටියෙන් පිටත. නමුත් සියල්ල සිදුවන්නේ පිටිය තුලදී.
පිටියේ ඈත මෑත කතා වෙන්න පුළුවන් පිටියේ ඇතුලේ කතා වෙන්න පුළුවන් ඒ ක්‍රිකට් විශ්ලේෂණාත්මකව ඔබට සම කරන්නට අපි සූදානම්ින් ඉන්නවා පිටියේ කතා තුලින් රැඳෙන්න අපිත් එක්ක ThePapare.com ශ්‍රී ලංකාවේ ප්‍රමුඛතම ක්‍රීඩා වෙබ් අඩවිය සමග.
follow Sri Lankan sports, obviously, even while you're traveling. How do you do that?
Well, I follow. I always keep an eye on the cricket. I know the match is starting in a few more minutes, and the internet is a great way to do it. And you know, initiatives like ThePapare.com, and it gives us so much information, excellent access, excellent insights. And I've noticed now that, you know, I played the game. There are a huge amount of cricket fans out there. They look at things in so much detail. They demand detail much more than, you know, we have a video analyst for us. Incredible. These guys want even more detail when it comes to, you know, reading about the game and understanding. So I think the ThePapare.com provides all of that beautifully. So, you know, congratulations and well done to the ThePapare.com, because for people like me and for millions of other cricket fans around the world to have a deep insight, an intricate look into sports, and also follow live scores, results, and news, that's an ideal way.
Well, you're at the right place, sharing the passion here with Kumar Sangakkara. Kumar, thanks very much for joining us here.
The Breakdown, end-to-end Sri Lankan rugby.
Technique, tactics, attack, defense, pattern. Back to the board, the rugby analysis.
Hello and welcome back to Sri Lanka's #1 sports hub, ThePapare.com. We are live from the Vernon Fernandes Stadium here in Kaluthara for the opening match of the 2017 Dialogue Champions League. The crowd is gradually building up here on a bright and sunny Saturday morning. The majority of the Muslim fans here in Kaluthara are celebrating their New Year. And what better way to celebrate it than playing in the opening match of the 2017 Dialogue Champions League against their arch rivals Super Sun SC. We are just a few minutes away from the start of this titanic clash. We are expecting the ground to be filled with passionate football fans from Kaluthara. go. The two teams are coming onto the field. Blue Star SC in their white kit and Super Sun SC in their yellow kit coming onto the field to battle in this opening match of the 2017 Dialogue Champions League. Referee for today will be Nivon Rubesh, the experienced FIFA and AFC referee. Alongside him is Hiranu Dekanta, another one of the experienced referees, as well as Lakmal Virakodi as the fourth official.
A very good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Dialogue Champions League 2017. Tournament opener is happening in your own city and 18 teams.
2017 Dialogue Champions League opening match between the two crosstown rivals, Blue Star SC and Super Sun SC. Quite a few changes from both the sides in this encounter, and one of the veterans and most legendary players of Blue Star SC has shifted to Super Sun SC. That's Mohammad Ramiz, who in the last couple of years was with Colombo FC and helped them into two Dialogue Champions League titles. Now he has shifted back to Kalutara, a bit down from Kalutara. That's in Beruala.
And I would also like to thank all our distinguished guests for gracing this occasion.
The distinguished guests being introduced to the two teams.
Two teams have lined up and they are being introduced to our guests. Can I hear a big round of applause for the two teams contesting or fighting against each other today? Super Sun Beruala and Blue Star Kalutara. So these are the two teams that will take the tournament opener today at Sports Complex, Kalutara. And now the teams have been introduced to our guests. I would like to request our guests and the teams to line up for the team photograph.
occasion is the President of the Football Federation of Sri Lanka, Mr. Anura De Silva, a bit late to the party. So it's all set to kick off here at the Vernon U. Fernando Stadium in Kalutara for the opening match of the 2017 Dialogue Champions League. Few changes for the Blue Star side as well as Super Sun. From Blue Star, there have been changes of Balagamage Shivanka and E.B. Channa, who played for Blue Star in the last couple of years, has shifted back to Super Sun. And Mohammad Ramiz from Colombo FC to Super Sun. And also Asanka De Silva, the former Army man and the current Army SC women's coach. Asanka De Silva back with Super Sun SC. For Blue Star, they have a new contingent of foreign players while they welcome back Rangana Silva, who was missing from last few matches in the last season's Dialogue Champions League. While they've also included Tarindu Aranga, the former Navy left back. Dark clouds are hovering on the outskirts of this ground. We've had rain late in the evening in the last few days, and we expect the same thing to happen as the sun goes behind the clouds, and we are expecting the rains to arrive in the next hour or so. Cool breeze blowing across the ground. Referee Nivan Robesh officiating this all-important volatile match. He did so in last year as well against Colombo FC and Blue Star, and had an exceptional game. As we kick things off, Blue Star versus Super Sun SC. Super Sun kicking things off from left to right on your screen. Shivanka, poor pass early on. An early ball into the box, does not find the intended man. Mohammad Irshan. Ramiz with the first touch in this match, putting the ball back into the opposition captain Fire Ali. There's an offside call. Shivanka, two experienced former Sri Lanka central defenders at the heart of the defense for Super Sun. Mohammad Ramiz and Balagamge Shivanka. Shivanka looking for an early ball. Ball into the box. The far post, Rishmark. Header was on target, but did not trouble the experienced former Sri Lanka goalkeeper, Manjula Fernando. Ramiz going after it. His Oh, legs somehow finding his way, but he cannot prevent that corner. Tharindu Eranga to take the free kick, has the ability to kick from both his left and right. Low ball in, cleared away by E.B. Channa, another one of former Sri Lanka players. Foul by Tharindu Eranga on Balagamage Shivanka. Ali to Irshan. Foul committed by Ramiz on Super Son number 8. And an early free kick in dangerous position. For Blue Star. Tharindu Eranga once again has a powerful boot. This time tries to curl it in, but the wind blowing across the ground, taking it away from the players. This time Ranganasilla puts the ball into the box. Cleared away, but only up until Najim. Tharindu Eranga with the boot. Flies just over. That's what Tharindu Eranga can do from distance. He has a very powerful boot. Powerful shot, but had the direction, but lacking the target. Super Sun has been unable to get out of their own half. Bonzo Koabena. This time on the left now. Ball in. E.B. Channa surrounded by a few players. And a nasty, nasty challenge coming from Sanjeeva Simon on his former Blue Star teammate, E.B. Channa. There you go. Leg straight coming across the path of E.B. Channa. An unnecessary foul and a free kick given in dangerous position. Let's see what Super Sun can do. Like Tharindu Eranga, E.B. Channa also has a very good boot. Deflection, the far post, just going away from Ramiz. But they get a corner nonetheless, Super Sun. Ball in, headed away by Fire Ali. Now Blue Star on the counter attack. There's Irshan coming on the left, but Asanka De Silva makes the vital interception. The experience of Asanka De Silva showing on that occasion. Mohammad Robbins was not at all happy with it. Rangana Silva with acres of space, nobody to pass to in front of him, gives it to Fire Ali. Najim, good ball on the right, Sanjeeva Simon going after it. Super Sun looking to play out from their own half. Ball in, straight into safe hands of Fernando. Blue Star with the ball now. Goal kick. Players would definitely love these conditions. A very cool climate here at the Vernon Fernando Stadium in Kaluthara. There's a threat of rain, but up until it comes, they will enjoy playing in these conditions. Fire Ali heads it onto the ground. Gonzo Kwabena, sliding tackle. Gets the ball back. There's another foul committed on Asanka De Silva. This time free kick going for Super Sun. Another foul by Blue Star. Slowly but surely Super Sun inching their way forward. Now Rishmak, Fire Ali. Rishmak inside the box. Ball in. Cleared away by Tarindu Aranga. But the threat is still there. The skipper. Calming things down. Aranga hacks the ball downfield. An error. This time Blue Star. Brilliant goalkeeping. Absolutely brilliant goalkeeping. You can see on the replay a mistake, a slip, but the goalkeeper timed his dive to perfection to save a certain goal for Blue Star. Offside on that occasion. Bonzo Kwabena now. Ball to Asanka. Pressure from Irshan. Now Rishmak, the speedy youngster. Skies the ball up. Somehow Ibi Channa gets to it. The cross in at the far post. Way over the mark. Well, around close to 50 minutes gone in this match. The best of chances came to Blue Star after a mistake coming from Super Sun, but their goalkeeper came to their rescue with a pinpoint diving save. Took the ball off the feet of that striker. Channa now. Irshan. Now Ibi Channa is onside. Channa! Brilliant tackle coming from Tarindu Eranga. The defense played Channa onside. But my word, Tarindu Eranga needed to get his tackle pinpoint accuracy as we see another foul on the far end. As we go into the replay, there you go. Channa looked at the linesman if he was offside. There was no signal, but that slight hesitation allowed Tarindu Eranga to ghost in from behind and send in that tackle. Lucky for him as well, there was no deflection away from Manjula Fernando. Otherwise, it would have been an own goal as well. But on the other end, it's Blue Star with a chance. A free kick on the right. Tarindu Eranga to whip it in. Breeze blowing across. Good ball in, but a bit too much on it. The wind carrying it away from Mohammad Irshan. Pressure coming from Irshan. Referee Nivon Robish saw that and gives a free kick in favor of Super Sun. There's a lot of animosity between the Blue Star clan and Mohammad Ramiz, the former Blue Star man and skipper, who played for the Kalutara Faithful for over 17 years. Decided to shift clubs 2 years back to Colombo FC, and that was a good decision from his point of view, as he helped Colombo FC to back-to-back Dialogue Champions League titles. The referee having a word with Rangana Silva, who also can be a feisty player. Simon gives away the ball. Ibichan. Fire Ali clears it away. Asanka. Kobena. Eranga. Not the best of grounds to play some quality football along the ground. That's why a lot of kick and chasers are seen. Few balls over the top. Shivanka looks on as the ball goes out for throw-in. Supersun ball. Sliding tackle coming from Ramesh. Kobena looking for options. Gives it to Channa, who has ventured down. As we see another foul on Channa. This time came from Lahiru Taraka. Ding-dong battle just outside the box as Ali clears it away. The skipper for Blue Star today. And just a reminder on Football 360, your weekly dose of international and local football, as we bring you the roundup of the Dialogue Champions League, the Premier League Division 1 as well. So stay tuned for that as Supersun gets another free kick, this time for foul on Asanka De Silva. Nibi Channa and the youngster having a discussion. It will be Nibi Channa to take this towards the far post. Ramesh trying to head that ball across, unable to do so. Rami is going after it. Eranga curling it in. A deflection and an own goal. The Blue Star fans have erupted here at the Vernon Fernandez Stadium. As we see the replay, Tharindo Eranga whipping the ball in. There was nothing you can do after the first defender was unable to head that ball away. I believe it was Mohammad Ramiz who trying to clear it, send that ball into the goal past the goalkeeper. He also was unable to do anything about it. As Blue Star takes the lead in the 25th minute. That should liven things up. As Kwabena to Rishmark. That's a 2-footer challenge from Tharindo Eranga. Flirting with danger. But luckily for him, he was able to get to the ball first. Eranga with a booming kick. Headed away by Shivanka. Blue Star to spring in their tail. This time early ball. The goalkeeper comes in the way of another goal. But this time Rangana Silva trying to curl it in. Another mistake costing Supersana as Blue Star has erupted. The fans are in the ground. As you can see the replay, another mistake. Blue Star defenders taking it lightly. And they've gone 2-0 up inside the first 30 minutes. 2 goals in the space of 3 minutes. Well, the referee is going to have a word with the match commissioner about the security here at the Vernon Fernandes Stadium. As twice the crowd has invaded the ground. As they control the crowd, we'll look at the celebration of that second goal. The Blue Star Clan, even their goalkeeper, has come out from his own position as a Blue Star once again. Looking for space, but an interception. It will be a Blue Star throw-in nonetheless. The experienced campaigners Mohammad Ramiz and Balagamage Shivanka for Super Sun has been found wanting. Shivanka again looking for the ball over the top, easily cleared away by Fahir Ali. Rangana Silva. Sanjeeva passes straight into his opposite number, Kwabena. As Super Sun now tries to peg things back a bit with a goal of their own. Another goal here for Blue Star will certainly end this game even before the second half. Najim, Sanjeev Simon, Rangana Silva. Beautiful 1-2. This time the goalkeeper gets to the ball first. He has been good for Super Sun, but his defenders has let him and the team down. As there's been a slight injury delay. Even Rangana Silva is limping around. It looks like there's going to be a change for Blue Star. Looks like it's Sanjeev Simon who is down injured on the far end, getting some treatment. As Blue Star readies a substitution. After a slight delay, play resumes. Ramesh to Asanka. Kobena. Quick throw in, ball to the far post. Rishmark has given Super Sun their first goal. And the poses for the camera as well. That's the goal Super Sun needed. A quick throw in that Super Sun took, taking the Blue Star defense off guard, and Rishmark at the far post, unmarked, tapping it in to make it 2-1. Super Sun desperately needed that goal, and they are back in the game now. Mohammad Rishmark has been the most liveliest and the best player for Super Sun in these opening 35 minutes for the lads from Berwala. And a deserved goal for the youngster. Blue Star still playing with 10 men with Sanjeeva Simon out. Irshan with a long throw in. And uncharacteristically, Ramesh heads that ball for a corner. The earlier throw in, a tactic they've used with their former defender Nazir Opemi, the tall man, who would flick it into the box, into the 6-yard box. As Blue Star finally makes their substitution for Sanjeev Simon. Tarindwaranga curling the ball in towards the far post. Fire Ali could only head that ball into the side netting. Players down, and there's a discussion between the fourth official and Nivan Robesh. No action taken. There was some shirt tugging on the Blue Star player as referee Hiranu Dekanta gives the free kick in favour of Blue Star. Bonzo Kobena demonstrating with the linesman. But you cannot take the decision back from referee Dobesh. Another good opportunity here for Eranga to whip this ball in. Looks like they'll use the left foot. No, it will be Tharindo Eranga. Brilliant goalkeeping once again to tip that ball out. Certainly the first 28 and even 35 minutes certainly belong to Blue Star, even though Super Sun was able to get one goal back. It has been Blue Star who has been the most liveliest and has threatened to score every now and then when they venture into the opposition attack in third. Lahiru Taraka clears it away. And Rangana Silva, even after getting a heavy strapping during the break, is down in midfield, needing some treatment. One of the most experienced men for Blue Star. Looks like he will also have to leave the field. The number 18 is being readied to come on and replace Rangana Silva as the ball comes in on the edge of the box. Super Sun trying to equal things up before half time. Rishmak, ball into the far post, way too much for E.B. Channa to get onto. Eranga. Kobena. Asanka. Ali clears it away into the opposition half as we see the substitution. Number 18 coming on to replace Rangana Silva. By the looks of it, it's Mohammad Munfiq. As Irshan goes past one defender, but unable to get a good cross in. He was fouled initially, but referee played advantage. Ali, good ball. Just going away from the goal scorer. Joining me in the commentary box is Deshan Gonola. Deshan, what do you think of the match so far?
It's most certainly been an interesting curtain raiser to this tournament now. It's been end-to-end stuff. And Blue Star, they've started off with a bit of dominance, but you can see a bit of resistance coming from the opposition as well. Definitely stuff that will entertain this packed house here at the Vernon Fernando Stadium in Kalutara, as Ramiz brings it under his control. Moves it out wide. Good opportunity here to get on level terms before the break. Not the best cost coming in. Ramiz again meets it, but the referee judges that to have a little elbow in there. Taken quickly, but brought back. And here you go, Super Sun pushing on. Ramiz orchestrating from the back, and they've let him down the flank. Good opportunity here to put it in. Boss and Channa just above him, and the shot. It has just sliced it there. The midfielder, he couldn't get the right connection on it. Just scuffed his shot there, but a few inches lower. And E.B. Channa could have been celebrating against his old side. That's exactly the kind of stuff you want to see here on an opening weekend, as Blue Star tried to change the pressure onto the other side. Couldn't do much there, but here we go, Super Sun working down that left wing. That's where a lot of the action has been down predominantly, as Super Sun, they give it away. Blue Star here with an opportunity. Just outnumbered there. The ball has been worked out wide, and here we go. They've got numbers. Not using it efficiently enough, and Blue Star pushing on again. The home side, they're looking out wide. The pass just behind the winger. And he whips the cross in. Good chance. Terrifically read by Ramiz there. But Super San trying to counter quickly. But just not enough communication to ensure that the ball changes hands efficiently. But again, end-to-end stuff. And it's the kind of stuff that's going to keep you on your toes. And it's exactly the kind of stuff you want to see at the opening weekend of a Dialogue Champions League fixture. And Super Sun imposing themselves here. Good chance, but no, ball just too much in front. Ramiz, the former Colombo FC man, appeals for an infringement, doesn't get it. As Blue Star continue to push on. Ball sent in. And good chance to shoot. And do they shoot? Yes, they do. And just wide there. He did have enough time. He did have enough space. All he lacked was that little direction that would have helped, as the rain gods are blessing us and letting it pour here. Definitely, in terms of weather, it's ideal for football, you know, just a bit of dew on the grass. It makes the ball skid a bit faster, and also the weather allows the players to play at optimum levels. Usually, the heat can be a real killer in these parts. But here we go. Inefficient stuff there from Blue Star. They got the ball, but they gave it away very cheaply. As Super Sun continue to press on. They go back before they go forward. And here's a good chance. Oh, just a bit too short there for the Kalutara sides, for the Bedwala sides liking, rather. Good chance for Blue Star. They've not got the numbers, but they've definitely got the players to create a bit of a difference. But offside called on the striker. It's not the kind of thing you want to see, you know, and kicking the ball away in frustration. The referee just having a word with him, ensuring that they stick by the spirit of the game. Very good stuff from the referee as well. And that's it at half-time. It's been a very entertaining first half. As Blue Star SC go into the lead 2-1.
An entertaining last 15 minutes here at the Vernon Fernandes Stadium in Kaluthara, as Blue Star going to half-time with a 2-1 lead. They took the lead in the 25th minute. As we go into the highlights of the first half. It was a bit of a late kickoff here in Kaluthara, the opening match of the 2017 Dialogue Champions League. Blue Star in their white kit and Super Sun in their yellow. Rishmak, who was one of the liveliest players for Super Sun early on, getting that shot in, and brilliant goalkeeping from the Super Sun goalkeeper, and good defending all around from Tarind Veranga. And that was the first goal, an own goal, and another defensive lapse, gifting Blue Star the second goal. Came within inside the first 3 minutes, and then Super Sun getting a vital goal back through Mohammad Rishmak. Goal that was needed for the Kaluthara faithful, I beg your pardon, for the Berula faithful, as once again the goalkeeper for Super Sun coming in between. Third goal for Blue Star. Another opportunity later on. Once again it was Rishmak who was causing the trouble for Blue Star. And one last opportunity going begging as we go into the half-time break. Blue Star leading 2-1 here at the Vernon Fernandes Stadium in this opening match of the 2017 Dialogue Champions League. Do stay tuned with Sri Lanka's #1 sports hub, ThePapare.com. We'll be back in 15 minutes time for the start of the second half.
Follow Sri Lankan sports, obviously, even while you're traveling. How do you do that?
Well, I always keep an eye on the cricket. I know the match is starting in a few more minutes, and the internet is a great way to do it. And you know, initiatives like ThePapare.com, and it gives us so much information, excellent access, excellent insights. And I've noticed now that, you know, I played the game. There are a huge amount of cricket fans out there. They look at things in so much detail. They demand detail much more than, you know, we have a video analyst for us. Incredible. These guys want even more detail when it comes to, you know, reading about the game and understanding. So I think ThePapare.com provides all of that beautifully. So, you know, congratulations and well done to ThePapare.com, because for people like me and for millions of other cricket fans around the world to have a deep insight, an intricate look into sports and also follow live scores, results and news. That's an ideal way.
Well, you're at the right place, sharing the passion here with Kumar Sangakkara. Kumar, thanks very much for joining us here.
The Breakdown, end-to-end Sri Lankan rugby.
Technique, tactics, attack, defense, pattern. Back to the board, the rugby analysis.
The Hero Cup second ODI between Sri Lanka and Australia. Australia leading the series 1-0. The news is that Angelo Matthews has won the toss.
The Recap, your daily sports update. Wherever you are, tune into ThePapare.com at 6:30 p.m. on the dot and be updated on what happened around you.
What's happening here? The chance for
සමහර විශ්ලේෂණයන් තියෙනවා ඒවා සමහරලාවට හරියන්නත් පුළුවන් වරදින්නත් පුළුවන් කෝසල.
ක්‍රිකට් කියන්නේ අවිනිශ්චිත ක්‍රීඩාවක් ධනුෂ්කයා. අපි දන්නේ නැහැ මොනවද සිදුවන්නේ කියලා. ගොඩක් දේ කතා කරන්න පුළුවන් පිටියෙන් පිටත. නමුත් සියල්ල සිදුවන්නේ පිටිය තුලදී.
පිටියේ ඈත මෑත කතා වෙන්න පුළුවන් පිටියේ ඇතුලේ කතා වෙන්න පුළුවන් ඒ ක්‍රිකට් විශ්ලේෂණාත්මකව ඔබට සම කරන්නට අපි සූදානම්ින් ඉන්නවා පිටියේ කතා තුලින් රැඳෙන්න අපිත් එක්ක ThePapare.com ශ්‍රී ලංකාවේ ප්‍රමුඛතම ක්‍රීඩා වෙබ් අඩවිය සමග.
Fitness Diaries, in a mission to uplift the fitness arena in Sri Lanka.
Sri Lankan sports, obviously, even while you're traveling. How do you do that?
Well, I follow. I always keep an eye on the cricket. I know the match is starting in a few more minutes. And the internet is a great way to do it. And, you know, initiatives like ThePapare.com, and it gives us so much information, excellent access, excellent insights. And I've noticed now that, you know, I played the game. There are a huge amount of cricket fans out there. They look at things in so much detail. They demand detail much more than, you know, we have a video analyst for us. Incredible. These guys want even more detail when it comes to, you know, reading about the game. So I think the ThePapare.com provides all of that beautifully. So, you know, congratulations and well done to the ThePapare.com, because for people like me and for millions of other cricket fans around the world to have a deep insight, an intricate look into sports, and also follow live scores, results, and news, that's an ideal way.
Well, you're at the right place, sharing the passion here with Kumar Sangakkara. Kumar, thanks very much for joining us here.
The Breakdown, end-to-end Sri Lankan rugby.
Technique, tactics, attack, defense, pattern. Back to the board, the rugby analysis.
Second ODI between Sri Lanka and Australia. Australia leading the series 1-0. The news is that Angelo Matthews has won the toss.
The Recap, your daily sports update. Wherever you are, tune into ThePapare.com at 6:30 p.m. on the dot and be updated on what happened around you.
What's happening here? The transfer.
සමහර විශ්ලේෂණයන් තියෙනවා ඒවා සමහරලාවට හරියන්නත් පුළුවන් වරදින්නත් පුළුවන් කෝසල.
ක්‍රිකට් කියන්නේ අවිනිශ්චිත ක්‍රීඩාවක් ධනුෂ්කයා. අපි දන්නේ නැහැ මොනවද සිදුවන්නේ කියලා. ගොඩක් දේ කතා කරන්න පුළුවන් පිටියෙන් පිටත. නමුත් සියල්ල සිදුවන්නේ පිටිය තුලදී.
පිටියේ ඈත මෑත කතා වෙන්න පුළුවන්, පිටියේ ඇතුලේ කතා වෙන්න පුළුවන්. ඒ ක්‍රිකට් විශ්ලේෂණාත්මකව ඔබට සම කරන්නට අපි සූදානම්ින් ඉන්නවා පිටියේ කතා තුලින්. රැඳෙන්න අපිත් එක්ක ThePapare.com ශ්‍රී ලංකාවේ ප්‍රමුඛතම ක්‍රීඩා වෙබ් අඩවිය සමග.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the opening fixture of the Dialogue Champions League 2017 here at the Kalutara Football Stadium, the Vernon Fernando Stadium in Kalutara, between Blue Star SC and Supersan SC from Beruwala. The Supersan side, they'll be playing from right to left on your screens, while Blue Star, they'll be swapping from left to right. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been an absolutely enthralling first half. We've had 2 goals from Blue Star, who came into this game as favourites, and we have one from Beruwala, who pulled one back towards the latter parts of the first 45 minutes. The heat has certainly built up. We had a bit of rain as well, but you can sense the tension in there. You can sense the hostility, I would say, between the two teams by the environment we are in as well, because the fans themselves, they're getting involved and they're really fighting for their teams a bit too literally at times. But here we go. the second 45 to look forward to. It was an absolutely brilliant first half. As you can hear the crowd go crazy behind me. The referee seems to have all set. As Blue Star are going to kick off this second half. Don't forget Ibi Channa, the formidable Blue Star striker, is in yellow today. He's playing against his old side. And Ramiz, the Colombo FC centre back, has also adorned the yellow jersey. Just waiting for the fans to clear up a bit. We've had a bit of encroachment happening over the course of the game, and we're just going to make sure that everything is in order. The referee does not want to start the game until they are satisfied with the security procedures, especially for the players. As you may see on your screens, the security barricades around the grounds aren't exactly deemed safe per se. It's not very secure, and it's under the responsibility and the purview of the referee to make sure all necessary conditions have been met. He's just having a bit of a talk with the Super Sun lads. And there we go. Kick-off. And Blue Star, just to remind you, playing from left to right, with Super Sun right to left as they look to work some space. They're going to get on it immediately, just a bit too much on it. Oh. Good opportunity, a good creative opportunity created there, but he just couldn't pull it off as well as he'd like. Ball set up a bit too much for him, and just didn't come down fast enough. As Super Sun take control of the ball, they really do need to build from the back. It's been very up and down stuff so far. As they immediately let loose of the ball, they've lost control. As Blue Star are going to push forward. And Blue Star try to unleash a shot from the left wing, but comes off their own attacker. And amounts to nothing as Super Sun going to work this one from the back by the looks of it. Channa trying to create that space. He had a good idea, but no risks taken. The goalkeeper also ensuring that the ball doesn't go out of bounds. Manjula Fernando, of course, is a veteran in his own right. He's got a countless number of seasons under his belt for Blue Star itself, and also he's represented Sri Lanka as well. As Channa just could not pick it up and turn with it as and when the ball came, and it's been sent all the way back. And Blue Star, what a block there from Super Sun. They've looked a decent side here. They've got a few new faces in, but they've looked like they've bedded them in together. And as the match has gone on, they have looked more assured. They've looked a lot more compact, especially when defending. And it's just that they need to get that attacking flow to them, and they're going to be a very formidable side by the looks of it, at least. As the ball has gone out for a throw in, a bit of a knock there for the number 9 in the Blue Star shirt. Blue Star working it out wide again. And they managed to hold on to it on the right wing. Good chance to put a cross in, and absolute mess was made of that one by number 8. He should have stuck to his basics and tried to swing it in. Instead, he tried to use the outside of his right boot and cut across the ball, but that clearly ended up in it being a terrible decision as the ball found its way out for a goal kick. As the rains have started yet again, it's going to have an impact on the game most certainly, because the ball will skid that little bit quicker off the turf. It's bound to cause a bit of problems for the defenders as this midfield tussle continues. Blue Star cry foul, but nothing doing. The referee having the game continued. And the rain is getting a bit stronger here at the Kaltara Stadium, and it's taking a bit of a toll on the fans as well. As Blue Star look to swing this one in, ball has found its way through. Just finding its way to the Super Sun keeper without any problems at all rather. As this Super Sun look to push forward, here we go. They've got numbers as well. They've got space as well. They're working it down the left flank here. Channa in the middle. But again, that attacking fluidity is very important, and they've just not managed to sort it out for themselves. And again, just getting in the way of that one as Super Sun continue to push down this flank. Oh, just misread that pass again. Misread pass from Blue Star also, and ball still stuck in the middle of the pitch. Oh, and what a chance there for AB Channa. Everybody thought it went out of bounds, but nothing doing on the part of the referee. Channa, I don't think he expected that to come to him either, because it was like this Blue Star defense had been at a standstill watching that ball go over the line, but just a goal kick, no harm done. Here we go, Super Sun again with the numbers. Channa climbs, he couldn't get there, but he's got another chance. A second bite of the cherry maybe. Ball finds its way inside. Worked out, oh no, but then Blue Star couldn't get it away. Super Sun with another chance. Good ball coming in! And Channa just couldn't get above it enough. Wasted opportunity there by the veteran Sri Lanka striker. Rami is beaten to the ball by Blue Stars number 8, but the defender taking no chances gets rid of it immediately. And the throw-in comes in And Super Sun continue to push on. They've got numbers. Can they create something? Channa on the outside. Oh, what a wasted pass there, Channa. But he's got numbers again. Here we go. Ball just a bit too much in front for the number 7 on the left wing. Channa again. He's been the cog that makes this team tick. And the crowd is getting behind their team. The Super Sun. No waste. He needed some support there. Not enough coming his way. And here we go, Super Sun swinging this one in. Good chance at the far post, Chan. Oh, again, not the right connection for the veteran as Blue Star get off with yet another scare. And they're pushing on here. And what a play here, Blue Star down the flank. Can he get there? Can he get there? Oh, just a bit too much on it. Down this left flank, can they make something out of it? The ball has been side-footed in, but nothing doing. Super Sun, they do have the numbers. Here we go. Can they do something with this chance? And no, it's just another waste, unfortunately. Looking out wide. Oh, what a tackle there. Definitely letting the attacker know who is boss, the Super Sun skipper. As it is beginning to get a bit windy here at the Vernon Fernandes Stadium. It's going to be interesting to see how that plays out and how that affects the game. Good pass to Channa. Channa manages to find his man out wide brilliantly. Beautiful stuff from the former Sri Lanka skipper. And handball called. Referee, nope, nothing doing, the referee says. Definitely looked like a hand away from the body and a handling to me. But Super Sun again with the ball. They've got another chance. Oh, he's been taken down. Lazy stuff indeed by the Blue Star man. The referee this time rules the decision in favor of the boys from Beirula. Just have another look at that. Handball was the call, and then that tackle as well. Definitely looked like the man had the hand away from the body, and definitely looked like it did strike the arm as well, but the referee does seem to have a better view than us, so let's go by his decision. Nice to see the Super Sun boys not protesting too much about their decision either and continuing to play on with the game, but here we go. They've got a chance now. Mohamed Ramis, he swings this one in. Good chance as Manjula Fernando at the second bite of the cherry picks it up. No chances taken again. The referee being shouted at by the Blue Star defender who thought he was hard done by with the pressure. That ball skidding is having an impact slowly but surely on this game, just as you could see there. As the number 16, the man who came up to receive that ball, here we go. Super Sun again, pushing it forward, and the ball just a bit too far in front of the man he was intending to find, but for the sake of Blue Star, it doesn't cause any harm at all. And just as you could see there, the first pass had the same problem. It was just that he hoiked it a bit, and it just took that extra few inches of momentum and took it away from the man it was intended to find, just as the clearance that we saw a few minutes ago. And that is what I was saying, that the dew on the pitch is going to have an impact on the game as this long ball comes in. Wasn't brought down well enough, and again, the keeper having to make a bit of a dash to get that one. Ramiz's header skidding off the turf and nearly out of bounds as well. Offside called against the Blue Star striker. Blue Star here working down this right flank. Well done there by the Super Sun defender to block that. Ramiz again ordering his man to get a bit closer. He's not the skipper, but he definitely is the man leading this defense. With his wealth of experience, and he knows where he wants his men. He knows where he wants his defenders to be. The corner about to be sent in. Blue Star with another chance to nick something here. Can they make it 3-1? Ball comes in. Good chance! And very nearly. Only if the connection was as good as he would have hoped. The ball coming in. Good chance. Header taken care of beautifully by the keeper. And the rebound. He just couldn't get the right connection there. Very, very close. But Super Sun, they hang on by a thread. As Channa here tries to go up for it. Could not. The dew on the pitch really creating havoc for the defenders. It's skidding around. Just a little bit of an argument going on there between the number 20 in the Blue Star shirt and Super Sun's very own number 7. The crowd getting involved as well. But here's a chance for Blue Star to make The Super Sun side pay. They have a chance to swing the ball in, and that is what they do. Good cross coming into the far side. Good chance. But the keeper takes care of it. Super Sun again at the mercy of their goalkeeper. But going on to show again that a good keeper can work wonders for a team similar to how a few seasons ago David De Gea held on to Manchester United and kept them in contention in a lot of games. And that is what we're seeing from the Super Sun keeper here today as well. He's been absolutely brilliant when he's called upon. As the cross comes in, good chance, ball floated. The keeper again making no mistakes. Those are nothing but catching practice for the keeper. And here we go, Super Sun again with a good chance. Here we go, down the left flank. It's coming in, and again, it's taken away from the attacker. Skidding off the turf yet again. And the referee stops play. 2 balls on the pitch. Very good chance here for Super Sun. And Manzula Fernando does absolutely brilliant to pick it up. I didn't think he was in a right position at all. He wasn't completely comfortable with his footing either. And just to have another look at that, Chan heads it down, and Manzula Fernando didn't have his body exactly where he wanted it, but he still managed to get to the ball. And here we go, second goal pending for Super Sun. The ball sent in, good chance. Manzula Fernando takes no risks, punches the ball away, and here we go, referee saying nothing to... Oh, what a tackle. Absolutely clattering stuff there on the far side by Blue Star as Super Sun came after that second chance in that phase of play. Super Sun keeper taking no prisoners there, gets rid of it. And it goes out for a throw in. It's been rather subdued after the rains came in. Here at the Vernon Fernando Stadium, you've seen a few chances, no absolute clear-cut ones. And the intensity of the game has died down a little bit as the referee points at the assistant who has called for an infringement. And he brings back play. Blue Star, they've whipped in a few brilliant crosses to the far side so far. Here's another chance, and they send this one in. Good ball coming in, and the glancing header. Just not enough of a strong connection from the midfielder. He did get the pace on it, but just the direction. A slightly heavier touch would have done the magic. What a challenge again, but no, nothing doing. Super Sun Man gets up and continues playing on. Blue Star nick it, try to get rid of the ball. They keep it in bounds. Playing with it too much on the far side, a bit risky, but we go going on. Coming after the ball here, Blue Star. They've got numbers in front. They're looking out wide. And they found an avenue to get into the box. And a good challenge coming in. Has the referee seen anything illegal here? He asks the man to get up. Is he going to have a word with him? Yes, he is, by the looks of it. And the rest protesting is, in a sense, just to have another look at that. Brilliant run down the flank, and he's been brought down. Didn't see him get much of the ball. It's a 50-50 there, but let's see what the referee has to say. The medic comes onto the pitch as well. The cross coming in here. Referee doesn't see anything wrong with that one, but the shot ricocheting off the Super Sun defender. I assume there must be a bit of foul play there, given that the Super Sun man just collapsed to the ground as the ball was coming in. Just a bit of argy-bargy there. But the referee doesn't see cause to hold anything off. He wants play continued and calls for the throw-in to be taken. Wrestled off the ball, the Blue Star man. Super Sun trying to use a bit of fancy footwork to get the ball away, but nothing again. Absolute waste there by Blue Star. The goalkeeper coming out for it. It's a bit unorthodox, but he hasn't injured anybody. He hasn't conceded a goal, and he hasn't really caused much damage to his team, so I don't think that's too bad. Substitution coming in. The number 4 shirt taking his place among the Blue Star players, among the Super Sun players rather, just to add a bit of dynamism to the playing that's taking place at the moment. Oh, and another tackle coming in. Referee didn't like what he saw there. He's brought it back now. No cards, surprisingly, but definitely you can see that both the teams are getting rather heated up, which is something you'd like to see as a neutral, as a spectator. You want to see the teams really going at it, and we had a few minutes. We had about 20 minutes of things just settling down a bit, and finally it's taking off again. Again, Blue Star working this right channel very well. Referee spots the foul and he calls it just outside the box. Just another look at that. He's been given 2 knocks from both the defenders, and the referee thought that was enough. That they should offer, that he should offer a free kick, bring it back for a free kick. And here we go, ball whipped in. Far post, good chance. Lofted a bit too much. The Super Sun keeper managed to get his hands on it and clashes with a Blue Star player who gets a yellow card for his troubles. An elbow deemed to have been shown. But again, Blue Star need to be making better use of this. They've got the players to make an impact. As Chanda makes a run on this far side, he tries to make a run through the middle, but the pass was found wanting. The right flank again is the flank of choice for Blue Star SC. Looking to get that ball in. Good chance, nobody in there. Good chance for Blue Star. But Super Sun managed to nick it off the Blue Star number 9. Brilliant play down this right flank from the forward in the number 8 shirt for Blue Star. He's going to have another look at that cross coming in. He should have taken 1 touch and crossed it. But he tried to take 1 touch too many. You know, if he was confident enough with his touch, maybe a direct shot as well. But here we go, another chance maybe. Ball coming in. Oh, and it's not cleared. And it's a goal for Blue Star SC. Unbelievable stuff. You'll only see the fans come out to the pitch in the Dialogue Champions League, and that's exactly what happened. Absolutely brilliant stuff from Blue Star. They've wanted a chance, they've got it again. And just to have another look at that one, the ball comes down the left flank, not cleared well enough, and the ball coming off the defender has been struck into the back of the net. The keeper had absolutely no chance. The fans getting a bit too enthusiastic there. And like I was saying, we really need to get some real security barricades on here. If not, we are putting the players at risk as well. But hey, you can't say our fans don't have passion. You just saw that. You don't even see that in the Premier League, do you? And the match commissioner here coming out as well. The referees have decided enough is enough. And they're walking off the pitch. I don't think they're very happy with what happened there. Ladies and gentlemen, by the looks of it, the match has been abandoned. The match commissioner, the referees and the 4th official have all walked off. And by the looks of it, it is the fans' intervention to proceedings that has caused this problem. And I think from a technical standpoint, it is the right decision, without a doubt, given that the players' safety is of paramount interest, and also given that the rules and regulations that govern this beautiful game have to be given adherence. And just again, you can see the amount of fans running onto the pitch just as Blue Star scored. It's unacceptable stuff. Even though it is entertaining, it's not what you'd like to see in a professional game. And I think, as much as all of us would be in dismay, it is exactly what you need to see from the officials. That sternness, that strictness, the fact that the quality and the integrity of the game is maintained above all else. We'll just give it a few seconds to play out, ladies and gentlemen, and we'll let you know exactly what the decision is. By the looks of it, the game has been abandoned. A bit of a discussion going on down by the dressing rooms as well. The Blue Star players are still on the pitch. The Super Sun players at the start, near the entrance to the dressing rooms rather. It's not the note you'd like to start the Dialogue Champions League season on. So ladies and gentlemen, as the situation plays out here, we are going to go into a commercial break and we'll be back with you to share the latest updates on the situation here at the Vernon Fernando Football Stadium. Stay tuned and we'll be back with you in a few minutes.
Follow Sri Lankan sports, obviously, even while you're traveling. How do you do that?
Well, I follow. I always keep an eye on the cricket. I know the match is starting in a few more minutes. And the internet is a great way to do it. And, you know, initiatives like ThePapare.com, and it gives us so much information, excellent access, excellent insights. And I've noticed now that, you know, I played the game. There are a huge amount of cricket fans out there. They look at things in so much detail. They demand detail much more than, you know, we have a video analyst for us. Incredible. These guys want even more detail when it comes to, you know, reading about the game and so I think ThePapare.com provides all of that beautifully. So, you know, congratulations and well done to ThePapare.com, because for people like me and for millions of other cricket fans around the world to have a deep insight, an intricate look into sports, and also follow live scores, results and news, that's an ideal way.
Well, you're at the right place, sharing the passion here with Kumar Sangakkara. Kumar, thanks very much for joining us here.
The Breakdown, end-to-end Sri Lankan rugby.
Technique, tactics, attack, defense, pattern. Back to the board, the rugby analysis.
Second ODI between Sri Lanka and Australia. Australia leading the series 1-0. The news is that Angelo Matthews has won the toss.
The Recap, your daily sports update. Wherever you are, tune into ThePapare.com at 6:30 p.m. on the dot and be updated on what happened around you.
What's happening in the transfer?
England
සමහර විශ්ලේෂණයන් තියෙනවා ඒවා සමහර ලාවට හරියන්නත් පුළුවන් වරදින්නත් පුළුවන් කෝසල.
ක්‍රිකට් කියන්නේ අවිනිශ්චිත ක්‍රීඩාවක් ධනුෂ්කයා. අපි දන්නේ නැහැ මොනවද සිදුවන්නේ කියලා. ගොඩක් දේ කතා කරන්න පුළුවන් පිටියෙන් පිටත. නමුත් සියල්ල සිදුවන්නේ පිටිය තුලදී.
පිටියේ ඈත මෑත කතා වෙන්න පුළුවන් පිටියේ ඇතුලේ කතා වෙන්න පුළුවන් ඒ ක්‍රිකට් විශ්ලේෂණාත්මකව ඔබට සම කරන්නට අපි සූදානම්ින් ඉන්නවා පිටියේ කතා තුලින් රැඳෙන්න අපිත් එක්ක ThePapare.com ශ්‍රී ලංකාවේ ප්‍රමුඛතම ක්‍රීඩා වෙබ් අඩවිය සමග.
Fitness Diaries, in a mission to uplift the fitness arena in Sri Lanka.
Follow Sri Lankan sports, obviously, even while you're traveling. How do you do that?
Well, I follow. I always keep an eye on the cricket. I know the match is starting in a few more minutes, and the internet is a great way to do it. And you know, initiatives like ThePapare.com, and it gives us so much information, excellent access, excellent insights. And I've noticed now that, you know, I played the game. There are a huge amount of cricket fans out there. They look at things in so much detail. They demand detail much more than, you know, we have a video analyst for us. Incredible. These guys want even more detail when it comes to, you know, reading about the game and so I think the ThePapare.com provides all of that beautifully. So, you know, congratulations and well done to the ThePapare.com, because for people like me and for millions of other cricket fans around the world to have a deep insight, an intricate look into sports, and also follow live scores, results and news, that's an ideal way.
Well, you're at the right place, sharing the passion here with Kumar Sangakkara. Kumar, thanks very much for joining us here.
The Breakdown, end-to-end Sri Lankan rugby.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are sorry to inform you, but we've just been notified by the Football Federation of Sri Lanka that this game between Super Sun and Blue Star SC has been called off. From this point onwards, the game will not be continued, and we will also be notified of the result of the game in due course. And until that point, this game has been ended. Just to repeat, this game has been called off. It has been ended by the Football Federation of Sri Lanka due to the crowd trouble, and the result of which will be told in the near future. We'll be giving you a brief overview of the game through some highlights, and until then, until we join you again with yet another broadcast of the Dialogue Champions League. This is it from the Vernon Fernando Football Stadium. Just to have another look, this was the goal that caused the trouble. The goal going in, and then the crowd coming onto the pitch was the concern. We'll try to get that for you again. Just another look at this one. Good work down the left flank. Ball coming in off the defender and turned in. And the fans absolutely losing it and jumping onto the pitch. That is what caused the suspension. That is what caused the end of this game. And unfortunately for everybody gathered here, that is it. Until we join you again from the Dialogue Champions League with another broadcast as the season continues for the ThePapare.com and the team here at the Kalutara Football Stadium. This is Deshan Gonawala signing off, sharing the passion.